MopN played Roy into him, Murph has played Roy into him, and several others. And it's just really, it's interesting to see as the meta develops, just to see how these players deal with these characters.
Yeah, this is calling this a volatile matchup is an understatement. Like this stock might actually just be over.
Yeah, if Xerzal had waited even a little bit, oh, he might still be dead.
Yeah. We saw.
Oh, he's dead. And
really
the 0 death coming out from Xerzal there, first stock, clean opening statement. But we could also see it come right back here.
That's true.
These characters are another instance of if you're in advantage, which I mean, that's typically we say that, like you know, that's just how things are.
But we really mean it with this matchup.
If you get hit, you could die.
Yeah.
Regardless of which character you are.
What
Roy with his
percent
insane strings and Inman with whatever she has.
Yeah. I don't know what to call it. Like,
ooh, MopN really wanted the, I believe he wanted the neutral arrows back there, just to get through the arm and try and imp that. Which isn't really an option I've seen a lot. We're seeing a lot of the side beat here, trying to catch these other shield options, which he's not really going for, as if Xerzal doesn't know how to shield grab, or didn't know how to shield grab until a couple months ago.
that's true. Yeah. Xerzal doing a pretty good job of combating MopN while he's coming off the ledge. Just throwing both the arms in great succession and not having too much trouble on the ledge so far. We saw a little bit of him getting side B, but he's not dying. He's getting hit by a lot of noodle hitboxes so far, like 3 in a row there actually.
Did he not have a jump?
I
thought he had a jump.
Yeah, I think he did. Maybe he just upbeat.
Maybe he just thought he was gonna make it.
Maybe he tap jump. I don't know.
Weirdly enough, Minden, as good as she is, and she's still a top tier, and I will argue that forever. She does have the problem that a lot of top tiers have, where she just kind of gets thrown off the level.
Yeah.
Like, could die.
She do be getting thrown off.
Baiting out, I believe both of those arms were bait to get the aggressive in air there to get the up smash out of the field. Really good conditioning from Xerzal there.
In situations where a lot of characters could get a punish, or at least not a very devastating punish, that up smash comes in very clutch. For
I thought MopN was in the down air.
Oh yeah, I thought so too for sure. Yeah, this is where MopN's gonna get a lot of good damage and positioning off of this situation.
MopN's ledge trapping is, as we say all the time, one of the best in the state. Really good spot dodge there, calling out the grab. Minden's tether grab being extremely pivotal. So, oh, he might be dead. No?
Gets the directly vertical up B. It's gonna be his best bet to recovering the matchup. Not getting hit by Ram.
MopN's really showing what he's learned in this matchup, and he's taking all of that and just pushing it as far as he can. He's trying to stay in this game 1. 1 megawatt will be enough to take it.
Yeah. MopN gonna have to be very careful
here. Ooh, the dash back, calling out the air dodge, going to clutch his way back into this game, taking the first game of Grand Finals.
Xerzal didn't have any options there after the jab. He could have gotten back air.
I think the back air would have killed, but maybe he wasn't as confident.
Yeah, he could have, if Xerzal air dodged out, he could have got hit by a sweet spot fair, or even a tipper might have.
I believe the best option there was definitely not to air dodge back in this game. Yeah, I think he was expecting the Jer, but MopN just didn't look like he was gonna. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah,
it didn't feel like he was going for the Jer there.
Yeah, it felt like a.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Hollow Bash. We have Hollow Bastion and Smash Build legal.
Yes. This is a stage that has not been legal very long, so it's very interesting to see how these players are going to use it to their advantage. MopN really using his jumps to get around these arms right here, saving his jump there.
Yeah.
He's gotten really good at saving his jump there to not get gimped by the Ram, which I think with the amount of times he's died to Ram, I would hope he would.
It's very necessary. It's like a barrier of entry to even attempt this matchup. Yeah. That's that neutral air dodge this time. He lives to fight another day, but
both of these players are doing really good at evading the other players' defensive options. MopN with the trying to attempt the defensive options after the jab, and Xerzal trying to just fade out MopN's aggressive options.
Yeah, he didn't kill Xerzal outright there. He got a lot of opportunities to like put him in worse and worse positions and just whittle away at his resources.
And again, MopN's ledge trapping is among the best in the state, if not the best in the state. And he gets you in that corner and then just kind of there.
Yeah.
So you can manage to find your way out. He parried the first arm. You're supposed to parry the second arm. Everybody knows that. He did spot dodge the second arm. Really good option to have, however.
It didn't seem like he had enough time to like get the sweet spot on the side. Right there, he gets the sweet spot on the F smash, so he's kind of chilling.
MopN really trying to just take these F smashes and get his positioning while he can. He wants to get off stage and in that corner. That's where he's comfortable.
And he's able to like pressure him so hard while he's even mid stage that he gets in the corner in like a few seconds later. Like this stage is basically all corner.
Yeah, I mean nobody wants to, in this matchup. Nobody wants to be playing around that middle platform. Zerzal's really going to be able to use it to his advantage to get ram to cover the entire platform really. And if he's sitting in that area, MopN's going to use that to extend his combos, just use movement options to get away from the arms. So both these players, it's just really after you get the first hit, you're going to be in the corner.
Yeah,
or like
for sure.
most of the stock.
Yeah. That's
Did
what we're
he
seeing
save
right
his jump
now.
there?
He does have his jump, but he just barely clutches onto that ledge. He's
still in danger of losing a stock here. Any Megawatt's going to take it, except for that one. Actually, it might have been a dragon.
Yeah, it seemed like a dragon arm. Gonna spare him over here, but just loop-de-loop and twist. So we gotta.
And the ram is going to be enough to take it there. Boy, I mean, not the best recovery, but still pretty solid. But that ram off the stage is going to be enough to put him in that bottom corner boss zone where there's no coming back.
Right
Unless you're like Rob.
We're seeing Xerzal use his option to jump after he throws both his arms and kind of avoid the up shield option from MopN. He's kind of dancing around all his tilts and up airs.
Xerzal really doing a good option, a good job of mixing up his aggressive options and his grabs, or rather his arms and his grabs. So he's really making MopN like think about when he can shield and when he can't.
Yeah. Make him think twice about punishing him as well. Just barely missed like 3 different opportunities there, but finally gets the chance.
The same as game 1, first, second verse, same as the first.
Yeah.
MopN going to take game 2 the same way. Xerzal really gonna have to catch on to these jabs setups. Just he can't be so scared that he wants to air dodge just to get out of the Jer. I don't even know if Jer was gonna kill there, if it even connected.
Yeah, in situations where Jer is like probably going to kill, F smash is very much a death sentence.
Yes.
So, you kind of just have to take the lesser of 2 evils in those situations. We also saw MopN, like you said earlier, using his double jump to his advantage and surviving, so he gets those opportunities to get an actual jab, read, and mix up like that. If it wasn't for him saving his jump and going low like that, it wouldn't have even gotten to that point. So all that has come together to give him this 2-0 and this reset opportunity.
Ooh,
save his
still
jump
saving
there,
jump, but he's going to be dead now. Ram in the corner.
Yeah, there's a little more accurate with the timing that time.
The ram in the corner is probably the... If I had to see a stat of every time a movement has killed a player in a set, I would bet on Ram being the most in the corner.
Yeah, Ram is as far as it being like the weakest option in terms of like knockback, it does a lot of work.
MopN is really doing good at calling out these air dodges, these defensive options, and just chasing as much as he can. See him like Xerzal kind of. We see him kind of scared here. He's just really every time he gets hit, he's just air dodging or throwing out an option. MopN's catching onto it and just extending his combos as far as he can take them.
Yeah, waiting for an air dodge or anything right there, or just kind of giving Xerzal room to hang himself.
Yeah. One of the things MopN used to tell me when I was still playing Croy, which, I mean, it applies to really any character, is the biggest thing he does with his advantage state, he's dead, is he'll get his guaranteed damage in his combo, and then he'll wait to see what the opponent does.
Yeah.
And that's going to get you a lot further in your advantage state, I've learned.
It sounds simple, but a lot of the time players just autopilot and go for their almost guaranteed options and miss out on what they could get.
Yeah, like for example, we saw the first 2 games, we saw MopN get the jab, and he could have just gone for a back air, which may or may not have killed, but instead he waited for the opponents. Waited for the air dodge, and he's got the up smash. And he's dead. We saw all 3 stocks taken to that Ram. Like I had said earlier, that's going to be your money maker here, especially in this matchup, sortie matchup. Any character that has that kind of recovery, Ram is going to be very good at catching that. It's got that entire drop zone angle covered, and it just covers a lot. If you time it right, you're just going to die.
Yeah, we also saw Xerzal kind of latching on to MopN's mix-up where he uses the double jump kind of fast while it goes more vertical. It like delays the timing that Xerzal has to go for the ram, but he's kind of adjusted to that. And he's getting onto it. And
I want to see MopN try and mix in some high recoveries here, some more aggressive options just to get back to stage a little easier, or even just to threaten the options. Just so Xerzal can't really just do ram every time. Obviously, it's scary as Doroy to do that because if he calls it out, he might just die.
Yeah, very much so.
He still have a jump. He did, but he still made it.
He kind of has to sneak in between the timings where he's like in lag from his second arm, where he can't throw out that other ram and just grab that ledge as soon as possible. But it's not as simple as it sounds.
Yeah. I didn't point it out, but we are going to see the switch back to PS2 from Xerzal. Interesting counterpick MopN. I have that ram. It gives Xerzal a lot more space to stay out of the corner. I forgot MopN came to right? It gives MopN a lot more space to avoid arms and stay out of the corner just so he doesn't get off stage and die. But it also gives MopN or it gives Xerzal a lot more arms to just kind of do what he wants. Dash back through his arms like that. Going to be 5 stocks in a row, I believe, taken by the Ram. I'm really going to have to find a way to stay on stage here. Just kind of find his way back into the set. Already looking like it's going to be really hard for MopN to find his way back into this game. If he loses this, we'll see a game 5. It's nothing worse than getting reverse 3 of.
MopN very, very engaged trying to get this reset here.
I see MopN using a lot more dash shield here, which I believe is one of the best things in this matchup, because especially after the nerfs, Min-Min's shield options on shield aren't that great. Because if you can shield for arms, most of the time, most Min-Mins are going to do up those arms. If they mix it up, you're gonna know when they're gonna mix it up, unless they're like, really good at mixing it up their timing for options. But most Min-Mins, especially even top level Min-Mins, like Xerzal, even Proto, the Buzz, a lot of them, they're going to throw those 2 arms, they're going to jump back nair. So if you can shield both arms, you just punish the option they do after. And that's where you're going to get your money here. You're just going to get your damage whenever you can find the opening. So you have to kind of just dash in, create those safe options. Saibi going to be enough to take the stop, catch him with get up attack, I believe.
Yeah, this is similar to what we saw from Game 5. MopN trailing behind a little bit. Just needs a couple good confirms and to get that ledge trap situation. But Xerzal, he's very much in the position to close it out if he could just get this edge guard of his own.
MopN very well finding his way back into this game. Xerzal trying to close it out to bring this to a game 5, but MopN really showing that he does want it over. But Xerzal going to find the nair. MopN off stage. I don't know if I've ever really seen that move off stage kill on the side.
Yeah, Ram especially.
That one was the Dragon Arm.
Oh yeah.
However, still I don't know if the Ram would have like sent him far enough to die, I think. But I've never seen it straight up kill. We are going to see a game 5 here. I didn't see what stage we ended up going to. I'm assuming we're on either Hollow Bastion or PS2. But going back to PS2 going back. Same thing. MopN seemed to figure it out towards the end of that game 4. We're gonna see if he can push that aggression that he had that game and just see if he can over Xerzal because of those kind of stocks.
Yeah, we see him mixing up between like, is he going to like throw out jab and like risk getting hit by an aggressive option from Xerzal, or is he going to shield and like be a little more patient? Right there, we saw him get the read on the roll. Kind of getting onto his habits there, just the jab back air. Pretty good position to reset here if you can just keep playing like this, but we'll see how it goes.
See MopN really wanting to take this to a set too. Again, this is probably MopN's least favorite matchup. Like, we've seen a lot of matchups he's not a fan of. You know, there's the Luigi, there's the what was Kazuya maybe? And then there's the Min-Min. Oh, Steve, that's the one. There's the Luigi, there's the Steve, there's the Min-Min. Min-Min kind of just been a menace for the longest time.
Yeah, Xerzal going too far off.
There, I believe he tried to jump from ledge 3 and throw arms. Well, we did see a reverse 3-stock last game, so who's to say Xerzal can't do it here?
That being said, MopN kind of boarding the platforms,
Yep.
be a little safer than you've seen so far this set.
Calling out the air dodge too. He's really just showing that he has Xerzal's number this game. Xerzal's really gonna have to mix it up if he wants to find any way back into this set.
And this is how he would want to start out making this comeback. Right, so that's gonna be the first stock, I believe. Actually, no. Yeah, just barely makes it back. Very good stuff to keep that jump there.
Kind of surprised to see the Dragon Arm before the Megawatt in that situation. I feel like the Megawatt will be the second one. He is going to find the kill there with that aerial F tilt, I believe. But
barely gets the kill there on the other side of the stage.
again, with as volatile as the matchup is, this isn't unwinnable for Xerzal. See the jab back here, just barely missed the sweet spot there. This is going to be very hard for him to find his way back in here. Not going to really only need one sweet spot to kill here. It's a sweet spot back air, a sweet spot F tilt, F smash, up smash.
For MopN, you've seen earlier that this can turn around very quickly, especially if you try throwing out those very aggressive options and getting very antsy for the kill. Trying to close this out and get that reset might just be very tempting, too tempting, and
we see Xerzal switch back to the Mega or to the Ram, which is good because I don't like the Mega One switch here. Not quite enough to kill just yet.
Yeah, Xerzal just dashing straight into MopN, just instilling a little bit of fear there.
That back air is going to be enough to take it.
Yep. So that's going to be a reset. Yeah,
we are never going home. It is 11 p.m.
Yeah, I just checked the time.
I just checked the time too.
This E-Plex is not ending on time.
I'm glad I don't have to work tomorrow. Actually, the boo in the other room for the reset. I thought it was 10 o'clock. I'm glad I did not drive. Well, we're going to see the set too. Probably starting back on PS2 here. MopN really starting to find his bearings the last half of that set there. We're going to see if he can keep it up, or if Xerzal's going to find his way to adapt to this and bring it back.
Yeah, we see the kind of in and out approach coming out from MopN. He's trying to kind of, it's a little hard, but trying to find the opportunities to dip punish the arms. He has the speed to kind of almost get there.
I like these parry side beats from MopN. Getting that guaranteed damage, getting that position, and just getting off stage. Just to get him back into the corner and really be able to make the play MopN's game.
Okay, goes for the nair off stage to close out that stop throw.
Don't like the nairs.
Yeah.
He found the one, but I feel like at this position, if MopN has his resources, you really want to just sit at ledge. Or Ram, you know.
Yeah.
That dash back into the run-up side B is going to be enough to take it. Yeah. Very good call out on the get-up attack there.
Yeah, those are the kind of whiff punish that I was talking about. He's getting those.
He's catching on to Xerzal's attack pattern very much so. Like I said there, he's shielding both arms as most Min-Mins are going to throw out both arms. And then he's just punishing it.
Yeah, he's also sometimes using his areas to kind of go through Min-Min's arms and just cause way through, especially with moves like Nair that has 2 hits. So you can use one to counteract use Nair to counteract the arms, and use the first hit and then the second hit to actually get the punish on Min-Min. But it's gonna be really hard, especially when the spacing is not great.
I'm gonna call that an air dodge again. We did get to the platform, so he couldn't do anything other than maybe an up smash, but that's a very good option.
Wow.
Catching the aggressive option there with the jab back air. Going to be enough to kill. Right back air being one of the strongest pieces in the game, I believe, when it's sweet spots. Nothing with a solid entire stock lead, already lapping him in the set. I like these runoff up airs to catch the jumps. You see Xerzal going for a lot of jumps to try and catch MopN jumps, and it's just not finding them.
Yeah, MopN's really locked in right now. Even his movement right now is just on another level than what we've seen so far this set. He's using his side B to mix up his landing. He's like I said earlier, those whip punishes are becoming more and more prevalent.
That's
but it
going to
only
be enough to take the
takes
stock.
one of those to put you right back where you started.
Unfortunately, well, or depending on who you ask, this is still a winnable game from Xerzal. He only needs to throw him off the level once.
Yeah, especially with this amount of rage, it will be a guaranteed kill with one sweet spot from MopN. But
surprised we didn't see the jab at ledge there. I believe it was a regrab.
I know he's crying that didn't
Back
sweet
here
spot,
is
but
not
that one's
going
gonna
to
take.
kill. You see the pop off from MopN. They're getting that game one.
Oh yeah. Coming back from losers, this is a much more comfortable position.
So Xerzal really gonna have to mix up his game plan. We've seen a lot of the same this entire set, really. I want to see him play a little more defensive. Which I know he's Min, but I feel like for Min, he's kind of playing really aggressive. He wants to get his hits. He's playing. I don't know how to describe it. He's putting up his wall and then making his game plan not really change. He's kind of relying on MopN to run into the knees rather than playing what he's doing.
Yeah, you kind of see him throwing the first hit a lot too. So with Roy's speed, it's very easy for him to close that distance on those options.
Yeah. See MopN just dashing up because he knows where his options are going to be, especially when Xerzal was trying to call out jumps earlier, and we saw that. Now we're seeing MopN play a little more grounded. Kind of just running over those moves. Unfortunate as either, though.
A little bit of a slump there.
Going to be the first stock of this game. See if Follow Bastion is the difference Xerzal needs here. As we see, there is no, in this new rule set, there is no DSR. So unless MopN bans the stage, then we're going to be seeing Follow Bastion every time MopN wins. I believe MopN's probably banning Small Battlefield, Smashville, and probably FE, if I had to guess. Did he air dodge?
He might have.
I don't think he was going to die if he didn't press an option there. Little overzealous there. Not overzealous, but like a little too aggressive there. Trying to get back to stage. Good side B calling out the air dodge there, getting him off stage, just getting him back to this corner. We see this entire game is really just been played in the corner. This entire set, really. Both of these characters you in that position where you just have to find your way out. It's probably one of the hardest positions in the game, honestly. It's just find your way out of that corner.
Yeah, we've only seen there's been 5-minute sets, but 4 minutes and 59 seconds of that have been advantage state.
We're seeing a little more neutral here. Next hit situation kind of kills the stock. Where we see the Megawatt take it. Xerzal looking like he's finding a little more comfortability on the stage, but MopN going to be able to pull that air dodge there. We're still seeing Xerzal air dodge in on those jabs, which I don't really like. I know he's trying to get hit by the chair there, but he's kind of playing more scared than we usually see him, especially against Roy, which we've seen, Xerzal take down a lot of the top level Roys here. Or not here, but just in the world.
Yeah.
Taking down Goblin twice, taking Ola down. But
we've seen these two players go back and forth, but right now we're seeing a lot of good things from MopN here. Xerzal could close his stock out here soon, but
really good spot dodge through the arm there. But this is anyone's game still. See, MopN still has the jump, but the Megawatt is not going to be enough to take it. That was the fakest kill screen I've seen in a while. There's no way that was killing the CTI left. But I want to see. I think Xerzal needs to. Doing that.
Yeah.
That's what he needs to be doing. I was gonna say he should grab next time he gets up, but he didn't get back up. So
Sure, though. You need to get him in that position where he needs to do that. So yeah, Xerzal covers pretty much every option he needed to, and gets that stock on the. I don't even know if that was a 2-frame. He might have just snuck his way down and hit him before he could make it to the ledge.
we're gonna see 1-1 in the set 2 here. Probably back to PS2 if I had to guess. I don't see any other stages happening other than PS2 and all of that. I lied.
Okay. Kalos. We saw this once before during, I don't know if it was the previous set or the one in winners finals, but yeah, this is one of the counter picks that MopN has opted for. And I believe he won on that stage. So.
This is a very interesting pick because I know a lot of mimics like this because they don't have they don't have the platforms for the opponents to be able to move around their arms for it. But on the other hand, Min also really likes platforms. She gets to use Ram to just stuff out the recovery. Chair is going to kill this
Yeah. It's like at 90%. Catches him with the rollout, gets back there. And
really good conversion out there off the back area. Wow.
We're seeing MopN get anything off of any hit here. These sweet spots at low percent, he's just suffocating after he gets the conversion, puts him in the corner. And
we're kind of seeing like a pretty dominant set from MopN so far. Even on the last game, it was still pretty. It was really close, even if Xerzal did win.
Yeah.
But kind of surprised to see this stage, but it seems to be working out for MopN.
Yeah, when MopN is in the driver's seat in this set so far, he's making it look like he's favored to win. So the ones he has been losing have been pretty close.
MopN is very, very tuned in right now. He's very focused. You see the player cam, he's very just straight face.
Yeah.
He's locked in. He wants to win this set. This is pretty big weekly. Bigger than some of the monkeys we've had lately. Blaze are going to get up to kill, but any straight hit from MopN could be enough to put Xerzal in this position to kill. Jab, back air, at ledge might even kill here. Maybe not like house, but I believe. But wasting his jump there, the Dragon Laser kind of betraying Xerzal there as the auto aim.
We're seeing some use from these Kalos platforms though to kind of avoid the deadliness of that Ram after he uses his jump. It just kind of calms down, resets, and he gets the opportunity to get that edge guard there. You haven't seen too many of those forward airs off stage pay off too much in this set, but that's always something to respect.
We're gonna see. Xerzal really gonna have to like. I see him walking in a lot more than I usually do. Even like, I feel like even though he's down, well, that was a good conversion actually. I feel like a lot of the times Xerzal could be dashing back a little more. We keep seeing him do the arm jump back there, which that's kind of his
slow shot.
Yeah, it's like I see him do that all the time. That's honestly the one time I beat him, I was able to do it because I caught on to that. He needs to kind of pick it up. I know we see a lot of minions do that, but he kind of, if you're expecting, it's a really good option until you're expecting it, and then you just kind of, especially if you have a sword like boy, it's gonna get a lot easier. He's gonna get. I'm expecting a jab and then an air dodge. That's all.
Not quite.
He will throw out the smash. MopN taking up 2-1 in the set 2 here. Really showing that he is very capable of winning this matchup as much as he hates it.
MopN very tuned in, very excited to get that game 2. He would. You hate to be behind in this type of matchup. It's very demoralizing. Coming back from like a 2-0 deficit or anything like that, I believe that's what we saw in winners finals. But right now, he's very posed to win this set. And like you said earlier, when he is winning these games, it's very in his favor. Like he's not really coming back from behind. He's reading a bunch of defensive options, cornering Xerzal, juggling him, doing the lavish.
He's really just taking his advantage here. Every neutral interaction he gets, he's just making Xerzal just eat damage, shoving into space, just pushing it as far as he can go. But on the other hand, Xerzal also wanted to get one hit and just take a stock. Really good shield pressure there from MopN, but Xerzal finding his way out.
Yeah, finds that parry, just uses that opportunity to just kind of avoid, reset the neutral. Doesn't go for a punish there. Could have been dangerous.
No jump from Xerzal. Barely missing the fair.
He wasn't quite in the position that his company probably wanted. So Xerzal gonna jump off stage here.
Really trying to play a reversal there. I do like how Xerzal's been using the laser on the stage to cover like basically the entire stage. You might not be able to kill across stage here, but it is going to be in position back in the corner. Really good up tilt.
Just closes out that first stop. Here MopN is with the lead. Oh, that might be
dead.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for a suicide fair.
I thought he was going to trade stocks there, maybe in the air or something like that. I don't know if he was as confident with that quick kill.
If he missed it, it would have been back to even. So I respect him not going for it.
Yeah, he's playing very aggressive, as Roy does. But as far as options he's taking, he's not going off stage that much. There he is going in again. He's been ledge trapping a lot overall, though. Jabbing, shielding at ledge, and just waiting for
just really putting this pressure on. Really good tech chase there. Not even pulling out the air dodge, but not quite getting it. I want to see a little more grab on the landing there. As Xerzal has been shielding a lot as he lands. However, though, if he got the jab, better punish. So you know better than I do. But we're really seeing Xerzal trying to get back into this game. He's throwing out the arms, playing a little passively, but MopN really just getting get in his face and just throw his sword as far as he can. Wants to get this trap, but Xerzal finding his way back under MopN. I like him running back to center instead of trying to attack out of the corner there. He's just running under MopN because he's trying to get a jump reach, trying to get anything he can get. But these are not going to be just enough to kill there or reach there. And we're going to reset to neutral here, but Xerzal still in the driver's seat. One hit, this stage being that small, one hit is all it takes to get you back on the other side.
Wow, that nair was very ambitious, I guess you would say. Actually lives to come back to stage here, though.
So we're really trying to call out these jumps from MopN. MopN not giving it to him, though. He's been really good at like baiting out these. He's conditioning Xerzal, so thankfully he's going to jump it and he just runs under him. Good air dodge before the jump there, just to get back to stage. So Megawatt is going to take the stock there, and MopN's going to be on his last stock of this game. Xerzal really trying to bring this to a game 5.
I know he wanted side B there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of flailing a little bit after that guaranteed option that he missed the punish on. Gonna have to clean it up.
He's really wanting to find the stock. He wants to win this here and now. He does not want to bring this to game 5. He wants it over. Back air not going to kill just yet, even a Hollow Bastion. He needs to find his ledge trap. Xerzal with no ledge invincibility. I love the neutral B there.
He's gone for it like once or twice, but that was the perfect opportunity to finally
get the re-grab, interesting neutral air dodge, but he really needs one advantage seed. Xerzal potentially on his tournament stock. MopN will need one more stock just to win this tournament over Xerzal. But this is still anyone's game. Again, we have to find this offstage situation. The Ram.
Being a little patient there. Doesn't want to get hit by Megawatt.
Oh, and the Ram is going to take the game.
He's going to take the game 5.
Game 5. We've seen that Ram the MVP of the set, as most sets are, but we're gonna see a game 5. And I think we're gonna see back on. Are we gonna see Kalos again? That was pretty dominant.
Yeah, Kalos is his go-to. Is this gonna be what we close this set out on?
It's very interesting seeing these interactions with the stage picks, given that we don't have any DSR on the stages anymore. We just have we have 3 bands and no DSR.
Yeah, this is game 15.
MopN trying to get back into it. He really wants this set. This is one of his biggest bracket demons, especially within the state.
Yeah, this is also #1 player in Alabama right now. So to be a big win for MopN.
MopN is probably one of the biggest grinders in this game. He auto-moves like crazy, he studies like crazy. He and E guys do their best to practice cover for every matchup that Sean needs help with. He's put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I'd really like it. It's really good to see that paying off here. Regardless of how the set sets out. Oh, such an unfortunate SD for Xerzal in this game 5. MopN going to take it though. Get this extra credit.
Yeah, hate to see that kind of thing happen in game 5.
That's the nerves of the set. Very close. Even if it's weekly, these players both, again, they play all the time. They both really want the set, but MopN not going to be able to make it back there.
He saved his jumper as long as he could, but yeah, it's gonna get caught out there.
I think he used it a little bit early there even, but he's still going to be able to push his advantage state and possibly get an early stock here on Xerzal, using these platform layouts to his advantage. Just sticking around the ledge and just putting that entire zone just in his favor.
Yeah, I love the.
And that's going to be enough. The raw
two
fair.
tippers, two tippers.
One more stock.
Like that, yeah. I love the mix up on the lane. He's conditioned so much to get the jabs that now he's getting the immediate jab into forward throw to position himself to get these off-stage plays like this, and he's just one knock away that very early air dodge. Okay, Kalos come in handy there. Gives a little bit of a chance to cling on to life here. Could have been bad. He uses air dodge very quickly. Save his jumps.
See him getting a little upset, maybe at himself, maybe at Mimmin. He wants this game to be over. He wants Xerzal. He wants to beat Xerzal right here, right now. He's getting a little antsy. He needs to be grabbing a little bit more. But he wants to get these jabs. He wants to get these fairs, these nairs. He wants to get them off stage.
Xerzal doing a good job though of reading that high recovery to the platform and punishing with the ram angle upward, covering pretty much every option.
I think no matter who wins this, we are going to see a pop off.
Yeah, for sure. These players are definitely very. They both want it very badly.
Good air dodge from MopN there.
It was kind of empty.
So they're trying to call it a jump with the megawatt. Xerzal really turning it on in this game 5.
Yeah. Right here on this last stock, it's been a while since MopN's gotten hit.
MopN really needs to get as much damage as he can on his stock before he goes to the next one, or Xerzal's going to be able to take it. This is last stock situation, game 5.
Okay. I can't even continue anymore. This doesn't feel like a weekly at all. I'm very tapped in. I'm just gonna start making noise! That was insane!
Calling
what a way
neutral
to end
pit.
this set! Holy crap! I've never... Bro did the Venom dunk on his